What's going on, guys? Brothers and Guns here with another video. And today we are going to be looking at my cheap AR-15. So let's get to it. Alrighty, guys. So as you can see from my first words, cheap. This is a very cheap gun. This is an American Tactical AR-15 chamber in 300 Blackout. First things first, let's check it out and make sure it's clear. It is. So the main reason I'm doing this video is I want to see if people that own this gun have had any issues. It's been out for several years out now. Now, I bought this gun, like I said, my first AR-15. I was getting a heck of a deal. During the pandemic, a guy needed some money, sold it to me for $300. And I was like, shoot, yeah, man, nice looking AR, $300, why not? I got it, brought it home, and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, this is a 300 Blackout. And I was like, okay, I mean, you know, I've never heard of that, so how hard can it be, you know? I didn't know what I was getting myself into. 300 Blackout was a lot more expensive than my 7.62 by 39 or the 5.56 that everybody was shooting. I got introduced to the round, and I didn't know nothing about it. All I knew is that it was expensive. I was buying 50 rounds for $28.99. Later throughout the pandemic, that's how much we were paying for 50 rounds. As you can see, I didn't shoot it very much. I don't even think I have 500 rounds on it. But I wanted to see if people had any malfunctions. I was reading through Reddit, and I seen where people had problems here and here. Basically, when you were shooting and this was coming out, this was coming and getting really loose. I did do several mag dumps on it. I cried a little bit because you know the ammo was almost $1 a round, but I didn't have any problems with it while I was shooting, and it got really hot. I was shooting it in the winter, of course. Now, everything's polymer. It is steel reinforced, and we'll check it out, and I'll show you real quick. I'm sure you guys have looked at this before, you know, but it was kind of like, I don't understand what's going on. Why is it plastic and metal? But it is what it is. Shot it a couple times, never had an issue. I did throw in this really cheap red dot. I think it was like $50. I did throw a FAB Defense sights, and I did change the stock. The trigger that was on it was plastic. I didn't like that. It was polymer. My friend had a regular mil-spec trigger from his Diamondback, and he's like, here, put it in there. I don't need it. This one runs great. Like I said, I put the stock on it, threw this in there. It runs fine, but I don't think I want to waste my 300 Blackout shooting this anymore. I'm planning on getting rid of it, but I wanted to see if I should get rid of it or not, if people that bought it have any issue with it. The gun is actually not that bad, you know. It's about, I think without a loaded mag, it's about 5.9 pounds. Of course, it has the M-LOK rail, but it's polymer, you know. A lot of people liked it. They shot it. I was doing some reading on Reddit, and people didn't have any issue with it. The only issue I had was I did have, like, I think it was a Gen 2 mag, but it had the little window from a P mag from here, and it wasn't shooting it. It was jamming every other round with that one mag. This is a regular, you know, it's an Gen 1 P mag, and this is AMIN 2. They run pretty good. I do keep it on this right here because I think it looks pretty cool. I did buy this at Temu. I bought it on Temu, sorry. A few bucks, and it holds up pretty good. And like I said, it's not a bad looking gun itself. But I wanted to see if, oh, sorry about that. That's my fault. I wanted to see if anybody that bought it still has it, still running, still shooting. I do have another build that I'm working on. It's actually it's a pistol. It's a 7.62 by 39, but I'm going to order the 300 Blackout upper, and that's where I'm going to shoot all my ammo that I have. I've shot steel ammo, and I've shot some expensive ammo, and it runs it all. It wasn't that bad accurate, you know. Like I said, that red dot, you know, I think I was using 25 yards, and it was hitting pretty good. But for the most part, I used the sights on it. So let me know if you've had any issue with your gun, any problems. Did you get rid of it? Did you find something nicer? But I don't think I want to be wasting my 300 Blackout on this really cheap AR. At that point, I wish I would have got a 5.56, but I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't research, and this is probably like what my break point was, like a buy one, cry once situation, even though $300, it wasn't a lot of money. But I didn't buy, from here on forward, I didn't buy any other cheap guns, any reliable cheap guns. Even though I do have to say the guns never jammed on me, except for that situation on that one magazine. The other thing that I didn't like about this mags, of course, they're not 300 Blackout magazines. If I would fill it up all the way to 30 rounds, it would jam. So I put 28 and it ran fine. And it may happen to other guys, it may not. It did happen to me. But there's people that have said they were completely trash. Very few bad comments on it. And I think just maybe because they got some lemons. This one, like I said, it's built pretty good. I've never had a problem with this, and I never had a problem with this. The people that have read those comments, they had just opened theirs out from the box. So it is what it is. You know, they probably got a lemon. So drop in a comment to see what your experience was with the American Tactical gun. It's been collecting dust in my closet. And like I said, I don't want to waste my 300 Blackout and this really, really cheap AR. I took it hunting one day. There were some people that I knew that had hogs that were bothering their cattle. And it worked. I mean, that's the only time I really shined, was when I killed that hog. I could only kill one. There was a few hogs, but I got rid of one of them. And hey, it did the job, but I don't think I want to waste my ammo on it. So drop in the comments, guys. Everything here is paid by me. So if you want to help us out, please like and subscribe, share the video. And if not, well, I really appreciate it for spending the time and watching the entire video. We will see you soon. I'm working on my new, on my pistol. I'm very excited for it. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and God bless America. Let's get it.